Hey, my name is Iffy and I've got a story to tell you today. If you've ever faced a flying sandal coming at you at speeds unimaginable, then you know the true horrors of being raised up in a southeastern household. Each immigrant kid has their own horror story of what kind of creative form of punishment they had to suffer. One of my most dreaded punishments has to be the getting locked in a dark bathroom. Because if I felt any creepy crawly crawl up my foot in the dark, I'm 200% sure that I'd die. But this is before I fell in love with singing in the shower. Now you can lock me up and I wouldn't mind staying in the bathroom. So, immigrants have always been associated with some trait or skill or some crazy weird stereotype. Us brown folk have been blessed with the smarts tag. And other tags that we do not want to go over. It's already a pain trying to live up to your parents' expectations, let alone have everyone else look at you to come up with something crazy and genius. Group projects were miserable because you'd end up doing them all by yourself. And you'd also have to listen to the lectures from your dad about how group projects don't matter. Son, what is this art drawing you're making? Is this gonna help you get 100% on the final exam? The global warming will not turn into global cooling if you make a poster. Please, enough of this foolishness. Go finish next year's workbook for mathematics so you are ahead of your class. I think all immigrant kids are plagued with expectations. The expectation is to get first in class. The expectation is to become something that your parents could brag to other parents about. You know my son is so good at his studies, they had to move him up a grade. Our boy is the youngest boy in the class. Well, you know, my son debunked the theory of the Newton. He is making this discovery with the University of Harvard. Habibi, my son is going to be taking all of my oil foundations in the future, so inshallah, he will be studying petroleum engineering. Well, my daughter's running the next Flat Earth protest in the city. As much as I despise different cultural values or traditions that are rigid and ancient, I think the worst of all are the comparisons. Getting compared to a cousin or a smart relative or someone successful from your background has to be the most demoralizing thing ever. And if you flip the comparison back on your parents, it becomes a baseless comparison. Beta, did you know that your cousin Saad has 25 A stars and is going for PhD in Oxford at the age of 14? Son, your cousin helps his poor mother out with so many chores in a day. Why are you so useless to me? That's all fine, but if you tell them about how your cousin might be living the life. Mom, cousin just got gifted a new car. I'm gonna regret that now, aren't I? You get a whole lecture about how your ancestors had to work so hard to get us where we are today, when you could have been done with that conversation with a simple no. Immigrant parents are very family oriented, I must admit, and a lot of them do whatever they can for their kids. And they go the extra mile and make their decisions for them as well. Immigrant parents will try to make their kids doctors and engineers and whatnot. What really surprises me though is these very professions are the ones your parents will stay clear of. All immigrant parents want their kids to become doctors, but when it actually comes to going to a doctor, complete 180. Mom, I think I have a cold. Okay, beta, inhale some steam and all is well. Mom, I think I have a tummy ache. Okay, beta, go to the kitchen, get a pan, boil some water and inhale the steam. Mom, I think I broke my leg. Beta, I'm watching my drama right now. Please go and inhale the steam. With all this acting that you are doing, you could end up in the show I'm watching. If only all those hospitals didn't waste their time diagnosing sicknesses, they could have just prescribed some good old steam. And engineers? Oh boy, you will only ever see an electrician at home if your parents couldn't fix it the first few times. Another thing about immigrant parents is that they are incredibly loving too. Way too loving. The amount of protection you get from immigrant parents could solve all of Manchester United's defensive problems. But it's also kind of like immigrant parents believe in the witching hour. If you're outside after the sun sets, it's like you have an 87.9% chance of getting taken away by the BFG. It's to the extent where you can't even stay the night at a friend's house because they might kidnap you. It's not like they're my friend from like grade 2. But ultimately, all parents want to give their kids the best life they can. And parents are amazing in their own ways, and they have their bad days. But they also have their good days. I am expecting a few calls after this, mainly from moms and dads around the world. So please forgive me if there isn't another video for a while, but I'm trying my best to get it done, so hold on. That's it from me. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in a while. Hey, you there. That's the end of today's story, but I'm happy you came to listen. Stick around for more. You won't regret it. Iffy out.